Hello, thank you for watching this video overview for Seattle Public Utilities Taylor Creek Restoration Project. My name is Cody Nelson and I am the project manager. This is part one of a four-part informational video series on the Taylor Creek project. Please continue to check our online open house for updates and future videos. This video describes the basic elements of the project. If you are interested in learning more about these topics after this video, please refer to the resources available on our website. This project started out as a creek culvert replacement project and has expanded to include creek and shoreline habitat restoration, water quality improvements, pedestrian and traffic modifications, and community open space and art. The project will address the sediment pollution and erosion problem that is degrading the natural ecosystem in Dead Horse Canyon and Taylor Creek. There are several elements that make up this project, from the upper part of Dead Horse Canyon, past homes and Lake Ridge Playfield, under Rainier Avenue, and to the mouth of the creek at Lake Washington. This project provides an opportunity to address chronic flooding and improve fish passage. The culvert under Rainier Avenue South is too small, is falling apart, and needs to be replaced. While designing the Rainier Avenue Creek crossing, we need to make sure that it will meet current fish passage requirements and is sized to handle the amount of flow expected over the next 50 to 100 years. The new crossing will need to be much larger than the existing culvert. To ensure the creek continues to function properly, SPU needs to restore the creek channel both upstream and downstream of the culvert. This project is important for restoring fish habitat at the mouth and delta of Taylor Creek. Taylor Creek is the most important of 9 locations along the Lake Washington shoreline identified to increase survival of juvenile Chinook migrating from the Cedar River to Puget Sound. It's also the last location of the 9 to be restored. With this project, SPU also has an opportunity to provide public access to the new natural area near the shoreline. We're also partnering with SDOT to make pedestrian improvements along Rainier Avenue South near Lake Ridge Playfield. Finally, we are working to increase community participation in the planning of the project and to create community partnerships for ongoing stewardship. Let's talk about the plans for the lower Taylor Creek area first. This project will create new public natural space and public access to Lake Washington. The overlook will provide a view of the creek, floodplain, and lake, and access to a pedestrian pathway leading to Lake Washington. This work includes an improved pedestrian crossing at Rainier and Cornell Avenue South that includes public art. At Rainier Avenue, we will replace the culvert with a new 17-foot wide bridge to allow the creek to flow beneath Rainier Avenue. This will also allow fish to migrate upstream into the canyon and Lake Ridge Park. Upstream of the new bridge and next to Lake Ridge Playfield, SPU will restore the creek channel to be wider. This area will provide space for the creek to expand during heavy rainfall. It will slow storm flows and reduce the risk of flooding. SPU wants to ensure these improvements continue to perform well after construction, so we will also address some of the other issues that are happening upstream. Now let's talk about the plans for Upper Taylor Creek. In the upper project area, SPU is focusing on reducing some of the erosion and managing sediment in Dead Horse Canyon. We are exploring ways to simulate natural conditions in the creek bed through the addition of large wood. Historically, trees would fall into the creek channel and retain sediment, but currently the sediment is traveling downstream and causing flooding and drainage issues, as well as preventing fish from accessing the creek. In 2023, SPU will be evaluating new options for sediment management and erosion control in the canyon. In 2022, SPU hosted several opportunities for the community to engage with us. Based on what we heard about proposed sediment management options, The project team is collaborating with members of the community to identify and develop additional options that meet SPU's goals while also meeting community priorities for Dead Horse Canyon. We will continue to provide updates for feedback as we develop new options for consideration. I encourage you to visit our website to sign up for project updates. Thank you for watching this video and for your continued interest in the Taylor Creek Restoration Project. Keep an eye out for videos 2, 3, and 4 of this series, which will go into more detail on the science behind the project.